Maybe it's time to go on to a Carroll Corner.
Yep, let's go ahead and do it, although it's hard. So, Carroll College, the Fighting Saints, played Montana Tech at home last Saturday. It was a battle, and Tech came out on top. And, if you look at some of the statistics, statistic-wise, offensively, Carroll had them, other than time of possession. And they had their regular running back, Montana Tech, get hurt. So they had the X factor, and they threw this this big kid, 6'2", 220 pounds, and he was a rumbler.
Oh, the running back guy.
Yep, he was
they
good.
ground and pounded with that guy. I mean, he was hard to take down.
Yeah, kudos to Tech. You know what I mean? But we battled. As we go through, it's
good first half, right?
Great first half. Yep.
Battling.
Yep, first half, we did get a field goal blocked. We left a few points on the board, and Tech kind of bounced out. The final was 23-17. Carroll probably left 10 points out there on a blocked field goal, an interception in the end zone that, hits our guy, bounces, they catch it in the end zone. It was a battle, and Carroll has nothing to hang their head about. They had a great season.
Yeah.
If 2 years ago, Jack's freshman year, they expanded the playoffs. So first place, the Frontier League, ended up Western. Western just did a great job finishing strong in the year. C of I would have been in there, but they lost their last game to Southern Oregon. So they end up second, Montana Tech third, and then us behind them.
Okay.
3 teams made it in. Western gets a bye. College of Idaho gets a bye. Montana Tech's playing this Saturday at home. Good for all those 3 teams.
Good for the Frontier Conference, right?
We won the conference last year. They only got 1 in the playoffs. They got 3 this year. It just didn't bounce our way. If this playoff structure would have been like 2 years ago, Jack's freshman year, they're in. But it came down to just closing out. And they didn't get the job done, and it is what it is. But, Saints fans, we've got high hopes for next year. We'll get a little bit more in depth as we go a little further into the year, looking ahead, doing some things. But, now we're moving on to basketball season. I'm looking forward to talking about Saints basketball, men's and women's team. They're highly ranked.
Awesome.
They did beat your son's team.
Oh, well, Embry-Riddle.
Yeah. Yep, they had a good trip out in Arizona. And I don't think I'm ready to start breaking down the details into basketball. Yes, I'm still mourning football, but we're going to start hitting basketball hard and heavy and talking about those teams, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Super fun.
Awesome. Well, I know it's sad to end the football section of Carroll Corner. It's a big one for you, but
it's not over.
Like you said, next year, I'm just impressed with how tight the conference is up near the top, right?
It's a competitive conference.
You think, College of Idaho, you would expect them to kind of win that game, but like you said, when you guys played them, Southern Oregon is a tough team, right? And they're
tough team.
You just never know. Like any of the teams can be tough, and the good teams, those games come down to maybe 1 or 2 possessions, and a difference in score. And so there's a lot of good teams in there.
Yep.
So, nothing to be ashamed of at all.
No.
I think that was a great season. It was fun listening to the kids, and, you had some interaction with them, some good interviews, and they were always pumped and excited, and I like that team. I mean, I don't know a lot of those guys personally, but you could just tell that they were having a good time.
Oh, you're going to get to meet them, Corey.
Okay.
For sure.
Let's do it.
Hey, closing out the Carroll Corner, Don't forget about the Tricia McCullough fundraiser, December 16th. Jeez, we're not that far away. You know what I mean?
It's a month away.
Yep. Yeah. Time is flying. So that is at the Kootenai County Fairgrounds in Coeur d'Alene. Get your tickets. A raffle for one of the Fs. We got some firearms.
Firearms, baby.
Yep. Black Sheep is a big supporter for that fundraiser. And we're just rooting on Tricia during her rehab and recovery and whatever we can do to help out.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yep. Okay.